You saw that right, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are back with an anime video. Unfortunately though, this might be my final anime unboxing video ever, and I kinda had a following of anime recently as well, so that's something I'm also gonna explain. Kind of ironic how I'm gonna be unboxing some merchandise while talking about that, but here we go, I guess. Now this box, or more so the two products inside of this box, were two items that I ordered from a year and a half ago. That's right, I ordered these two figurines right here a year and a half ago. I don't even like anime that much anymore and I just received it. Like, what the f? You know, it's kind of funny because like I said, these two figurines I ordered from a year and a half ago. This shelf wasn't even here a year and a half ago, but it's now filled up to the point where I can't even put these two on it anymore. So I genuinely have no spot to put these two things. But here you can see the company's name, Glacier's Hobbies, and then here we have the order date. No hate to Glacier's Hobbies though, like genuinely. It's just unfortunate that there was just so many like shipping delays going on recently because of like COVID and whatever. So this is something that they couldn't exactly control, but it's just kind of funny how like I was so excited to order these two figurines and to receive them, and then here's me today who honestly doesn't even care about anime anymore unboxing these two things. But yeah, I'm going to be telling you guys a story as we open these two figurines. A story about how I lost interest within this subject, a story about how I just honestly don't care for anime anymore. Also, if you guys can tell, I'm pretty sick right now, so you know, sorry if I have to like violently blow my nose or something. But this is a story that goes all the way back to October of 2020, which is actually the month that I created this YouTube channel in. At the time, I was still like freshly into anime, started watching anime in like April of 2020. So it was around 6 months into that time frame. I mean, I was just really interested, really drawn in at the time. Also watched YouTubers like Joe the Anime Man, C.VA very consistently, and you know, this was also the time where they started off Trash Taste, which I also watched very consistently. And one of my most watched episodes, if not the most watched episode to this day, has to be episode 3. This is the episode where they talked about the youth of anime, like what animes they watched while they were younger. But the part that I vividly remember is when they argued about School Days. At the time, I actually haven't watched School Days yet, but I've heard so much about it from Trash Taste, from their own personal channel. And there were so many voices around it, mostly bad, but there are also some people like Joey saying like, hey, School Days might be a masterpiece. So I decided to check it out to feel it from a first-hand experience, and guess what? I actually joined the group that Joy was in. That's right, I was one of those people that thought School Days might be a masterpiece. Enough of that though, look at this figurine of my over here, like holy fuck. This figurine was around $28 I think. It's actually quite large and the quality is also like pretty good for the price as well. But yeah, me watching that episode so continuously made me want to release my own take on School Days, because I was genuinely like, I don't know what Gunna Connor's like going against Joey so much. Like, School Days isn't that bad, right? So I went ahead, downloaded Vegas Pro again, started writing my first script for the first time ever, and created this.
So let's talk about School Days.
A review of School Days.
The anime School Days.
The anime School Days, or as I like to call it, Toradora the Untold Stories.
School Days.
School Days.
Talking about in this discussion comment was that we might be misunderstood about School Days, and School Days might actually be possibly one of the most cleverly created animes ever.
This video actually took me quite a while to make it. I think it took like a whole week of like editing and script writing, you know, just the whole filmmaking as a whole. And looking back at it, the video definitely wasn't the greatest. Like the script writing was mediocre, editing was also not very good. There also weren't like any background music in the back, making the video just kind of boring. But that's just something that I felt I need to mention, because that was actually when my anime burnout started happening. It actually doesn't make sense when you think about it, because like if you're starting a channel for something, if you're becoming a content creator for something, shouldn't you be more interested in it over time, being like more to check out more things for it? Like if you look at my oldest videos, I made videos about School Days, Ero Manga Sensei, and Bunny Girl Senpai. I think both Bunny Girl Senpai and Ero Manga Sensei were two animes that I watched towards the start of my anime watching career, which was like 4 or 5 months ago at that point. And you know, I have no clue why, but I just couldn't watch anime. So the burnout kind of went on for a few more months until winter 2021 was released, which was filled with so many top tier animes that I enjoyed watching. They had like ReZero Season 2 Part 2, Beastar Season 2, Yuru-Chem Season 2, Zombieland Saga Season 2. What's up? Oh, bless me. Holy. Oh, another anime that I absolutely loved when it first released was Gotoban Hanayame, especially season 2. And talking about Gotoban, we have Nino here, who is the best girl. I will not take no for an answer. Everyone knows that Nino is the best girl from Gotoban. But yeah, thinking about it now, a lot of my videos are anime focused, otaku focused, but there's really any of them that's about one single anime. A lot of the times I would just do something as a whole with anime, like, oh, let's check out all the openings from the new anime from the season, like let's rank these animes, whatever. Final 2 videos I remember where I talked about just strictly one anime were the Zombieland Saga video that I made and the Spy Family video that I made, which were both released in June and April, I think. And the Kubo-san video, but you guys can consider if that counts or not. Like literally, I either watch at least 6 episodes of anime a day, or like none at all. There's no in between. I can't watch like 1 or 2. I have to watch 6, which is like 2 hours worth of anime, which is nothing at all. This has been an ongoing problem for a very long time now. Like I said, it started off legit the moment I started off this channel. I have no clue why, but I was still able to upload like anime content pretty consistently, I would say, because I would try to go out of the box, try to make different ideas that wouldn't require me to watch a lot of new anime, because there was just certain times where I just didn't want to. And something very similar happened in August of 2022. At this time, I had nothing to do. It was summer break. I was out of school. I was just at home doing nothing at all, and I spent a lot of my time watching new anime. 2 that I absolutely loved around that time were Welcome to the NHK and Hajime no Ippo, which are 2 animes that I really enjoyed watching. Even checked out the original source after that. But then I ended up taking this trip to New York. I'm not gonna go into detail with that because it's a very long story. I talked about it as a whole with this video right here that I uploaded around 2.5 months ago. You guys can go check that out if you want to. But TLDR, I was very busy. I didn't want to focus a lot of my time to some subjects that could be considered useless, that could be considered like time wasting. And don't get me wrong, I never thought watching anime was a waste of time. It's just that watching anime requires time, because each episode of each anime has an estimated amount of time around 20 minutes. So like no matter how much you want to watch, no matter how little you want to watch, you're gonna watch at least 20 minutes of this thing. So I didn't dedicate a lot of my time to watching anime at all when I was in New York. I think I watched 1 full anime, 1 episode of Spy Family season 2. But yeah, the only anime that I fully finished watching was Licorice Recoil, which is actually like really good. I really enjoyed it. And I also spent some of my spare time reading manga, because that's something that I wouldn't say like less time consuming. It's just that I have a better control over, I have a better handle over it. So it wasn't like I completely like lost track of anime. It wasn't like it was completely out of my life, but it definitely was like a smaller and like insignificant part of it. The only thing that was actually keeping it alive was my love for J-pop. You see, the reason why I was able to keep up with anime, manga, and J-pop was because of the 3 subjects combined. Like I went through phases where I had anime burnout, I went through phases where I didn't want to read manga, I went through phases where I preferred other genres over J-pop, but there were at least one of them that stayed in my life. And no matter which one it was able to keep the other 2 afloat. And that's how I was able to keep interest in all 3 of those subjects over the past 2 years. And unfortunately, I somehow lost all 3 of them, even J-pop, which was the most consistent of the 3, because I'm someone who genuinely loves music, and J-pop was a very big part of my life. But I was influenced. I'm not gonna fully blame all my friends, but a lot of my friends are into K-pop. And I personally love singing. Some of my friends love singing as well. One of the common activity between us was karaoke. And one thing that I tend to do at karaoke is that I change up the style of like songs that I sing, songs that I choose, depending on the people that I'm with. Like for example, I'm Chinese. If I went with a group of people like my sister and her friends who are fluent in Chinese, that like Chinese songs, I would sing Chinese songs. If I went with some of my friends who are like most otakus, weebs, I would sing some Japanese songs. And there was a mix with this specific group, but I had one friend who was really good at singing Korean songs. So I wouldn't say like I wanted to challenge him or whatever. I just wanted to join him. I was like, okay, let me try out this too. And I think it was then when my interest kept on growing, just kept on growing more and more, to the point where I was basically singing only Korean songs at karaoke. This is kind of sad because I'm pretty sure my singing actually degressed from this. Like I wasn't taking karaoke as serious anymore, because it's supposed to be a place where you're having fun with your friends, just singing and whatever. And I used to go into it being like, okay, I'm gonna kill this Chinese song, I'm gonna kill this Japanese song. But when it came to K-pop, I was singing girl group songs, just messing around, singing or something, and dancing to it. So I ended up returning home and nothing really changed. I was still getting into K-pop, learning a lot of these new things. I didn't really find an opportunity to kind of add an anime from it, and I still really have listened to J-pop in the past few months of my life. Like if you look at my top listen artists, it's mostly K-pop artists. And it's not even that like I dislike J-pop or dislike anime, it's just that they're not like in a place of my life right now. Like I wouldn't mind listening to it, but I'm just so invested in something else right now to the point where I just don't see the purpose of those. So yeah, this might just be a phase I'm going through, or it might be a long consistent thing. But one thing that I am sure of is that I will just continue uploading my content normally like I do. I will keep the J-pop and the anime stuff in it. It's just that I'm not as active with it in my personal life, if you guys get what I'm saying. Like obviously I won't be as focused on those two things because granted, I am kind of like, I wouldn't say obsessed with K-pop, it's just that I am really invested at this point. So I will be focusing on that too, but it's more like I will just be splitting time to those three certain subjects, and you know, they'll just get their own opportunity to shine, well, more or less. Oh my god, that actually kind of hurt. That's how my otaku face changed and continued over the years. Like I previously said, I don't dislike these two subjects. It's just that I'm not like as interested like I used to be, so I won't be like as active anymore. But at the same time, that doesn't matter too much when it comes to this channel as well, because I never really was that active when it comes to anime or J-pop. Like anime is such a hard thing to keep up with because there's like what 20 plus animes coming out every single season. When it comes to J-pop, it's actually a lot easier because we don't get like too many frequent releases from all this, so I was able to keep up with that pretty easily. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is that me not being active with those type of things doesn't matter when it comes to my content. So yeah, this is more like a story time explanation type of video. I'm not like, you know, leaving anime or J-pop or something. On this channel, I kind of just do whatever I want. I kind of upload whatever I want. I don't care about what's trendy, what's not trendy. I just do things that I like doing. So TLDR, the type of contents that you guys saw from me, the type of contents that I currently upload, nothing will disappear, nothing will be gone. In my opinion, this is actually like a breath of fresh air. This is actually a good change to me, at least, because I'm kind of like scared of burning out when it comes to content creating. Like there were certain times where I'm like, okay, I have no clue what I want to upload, I have no clue what I want to do. Like, you know, I kind of get desperate to find a new subject to make a video about, to, you know, just do something. So the fact that I can add like more things in, the fact that I wouldn't say care less, it's just that I care more about the quality of my content over anything else. So if the quality stays good, I'll just do it. And even if the quality isn't good, I'll probably just do it anyways because I just like doing random things. So basically, I won't stop making J-pop or anime types of content. I'll continue doing what I do as a career brew at the moment. I will still continue making like otaku type content, but unboxing videos probably won't do as much anymore because I'm just not really interested in this anymore. So yeah, there's that. But like always, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I talked so much in this video. I haven't made a video where like the main focus is just me like speaking in a while, so this was actually kind of enjoyable to make. You know, I talked for like 40 minutes as a whole. It's kind of funny how these two things were supposed to be the main subjects, but I just didn't really even show them off or talk about them. But the camera's about to die, so quick outro. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, wrong outro. But yeah, that's all it for me today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys will have a nice night. Hopefully we'll shoot you again. And yeah, like I said, I will continue being me. Nothing will change. I mean, there are changes, but as a whole, nothing will change. I will still do things. Yeah, peace out. I have no clue what I just said.